Some of the best food in the country is grown in some of the most beautiful parts of Victoria by some of the world's most passionate producers.
We're in the Grampians at Mount Zero Olives. We have an olive grove right next door to the National Park. Best olives in Australia. We produce olive oil, fresh olives and olive leaf tea. We export primarily to Asia at the moment.
Singapore, China, more recently Japan and Hong Kong.
And the Maldives.
And the Maldives.
I'm the executive chef for the Royal Mail Hotel in Dunkirk. People come from all over the world to dine with us. So we do modern takes on classic combinations using the really great local produce. It's a pretty lush area for producers.
Well, we're in the northern Grampians in Victoria. We grow lentils, spelt, peas and barley and oats. We clean and pack and process what we grow.
We farm without use of chemicals or fertilisers. We love that we don't have to use any of those things and we can feed people with our clean green food that we produce here. People are telling me that they can taste the difference.
Best started in 1866 and we still have some of the original vines from 1866 as well. We have a nursery block, some Shiraz and also some Pinot Meunier. We've been involved over 100 years now. I'm fifth generation here and Dad's still here as well. So we've had a long history with Great Western and Bests. I think the whole region as a rule is known best for its approachable wines and I just think they're some of the best wines produced in Australia.
Favourite cut have to be the Porterhouse. I think it's the true all-rounder. So this grazing property, so cattle grazing grass, doing what they do, growing, fattening. Hopkins River turns off between 10 and 15,000 cattle a year. They'll end up on a plate, hopefully, in one of Melbourne's top restaurants. We've got the temperate climate, good soils, good grass. It's a beautiful part of the world, you know, and it is productive country. We do a bit into Sydney and some Brisbane restaurants too.
Yeah, keep it down, you lot. I'm at Dad's Fridge at the Northern Grampians. I try and produce the best turkeys in Australia, just by trying to do everything as natural as possible, trying not to use any additives, antibiotics in the feed. We have the birds inside for about 6 weeks and they go into a grower shed for another couple of weeks. And then when they're big enough to put up with the outside conditions, the weather and such, they go in the rest of their life on range. I just believe it's more natural. It's got the sunshine and the weather coming down. Everybody will say it tastes like real turkey. We're not pushing them to the hilt like the bigger companies do. It takes them a bit longer to grow, which gives the meat more chance to get more flavour.
We're in Balmoral. We have the Grampians in the background and we grow herbs, the 4 main Mediterranean herbs, rosemary, sage, oregano and thyme. You walk in here and you're just immediately overcome by the smell of the herbs. Today we've had a hot day, so the aroma is especially intense and the rosemary smell is superb. The majority of our herbs end up with the 2 big supermarkets, but a lot of them also go to the Melbourne and Sydney market. We have one customer in Cairns who says they can't get quality like our rosemary. We also sell some dried, usually in bulk, wholesale, but we are working on a small retail market of our own, so we can have our name out there.
By putting Victoria on your table, you're not only getting some of the best food, wine and beer in the country, you're also helping create jobs in regional Victoria and supporting Victorian farmers and producers. So, why don't you put Victoria on your table?